Appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Course I See show. Of course, you know, it's your boy, Shine the Slim God. Let's go ahead and get started with these conference final series. So Sunday afternoon, the Boston Celtics and the Cavaliers played, and the Celtics looked more than ready for those Cavaliers. And it just looks like the time that the Cavaliers had off just was too much time for them. You know, they kind of old, so any time is too much time. So they pretty much wasn't in rhythm. They started off, you know, it was pretty much like 9-29 before they really got into some type of rhythm, but they really couldn't catch up. It got down to maybe 14, and then, you know, after that, it was just pretty much a done bun. So, you know, for me personally, I just thought it was the first game. You know, of course, Boston got home court. It is pretty tough to play in Boston, so I'm not really surprised. You know, LeBron really wasn't as aggressive as he should have been, which isn't a surprise also because, you know, he was really just trying to size the team up. So I think game 2 is going to be a whole lot better. I can't wait to see that, and this could definitely be the chance that we not see LeBron in the finals for the 9th year in a row. And I also want to gear up and prepare for Monday night's game with the Warriors and the Rockets. That's going to be a pretty intense game. For some reason, again, like I said, I'm not really a Rockets fan, so I don't know what they're going to be able to do to keep those other boys at bay. I thought it was pretty interesting that the Pelicans were able to beat the Houston Rockets at home. You know, that could be a major piece in this conference final going in the West, and I really can't wait to see how that goes. Other than that, Dwayne Casey ended up getting fired from the Toronto Raptors 2 days after he got Coach of the Year at the NBA, which is like totally odd, but rumor has it they were pretty upset at the decision makers he were making, especially in game 3 when DeMar DeRozan wasn't in there the whole 4th quarter, and when LeBron had his last minute fadeaway floater, you know what I'm saying, off the backboard, you know, that he ended up making and didn't get double teamed. Those were some pretty big conflicts that was happening between the coach and the GM. So rumor has it they just end up getting rid of the coach and going to start from scratch with the organization with their coach. There's a lot of argument going around that he was the issue. You know, if you haven't heard the saying, if you coach a punk, a team of punk, well, that's pretty real. You know, your team is a representation of your coach, which is a representation of the GM, and so on and so on. So if the number 1 team can't win a game against the Cavaliers and LeBron, yeah, that could give you a reason to point the direction and point the finger at Dwayne Casey for the coach, man. You know, it's literally been on 3 years since they've even won a game against the Cavaliers. So it was just pretty bad. You know, I root for him to get another squad, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely see him with Dallas. You know, I could definitely see him with the Magic. You know, he's a really good coach, man. So it's not going to be long for him to find a position. Hopefully, we're going to see what the Raptors can do after they got rid of their coach who they had for years upon years. And another coach hiring, a guy named Lloyd Pierce ended up getting a position with the Atlanta Hawks. Now, Lloyd Pierce has had a lot of different positions going on, and basically, I'm assuming that the Hawks are looking just for a brand new change, a brand new look, or whatnot, man. And Lloyd Pierce gets a lot of praise for being in the league for a little while, and, you know, he's been an assistant coaches in plenty different places. One of the places he was assistant coach was the Cavaliers. So the Hawks looking for a little bit of change, and, you know, hopefully that'll point them in the right direction. Other than that, of course, that's pretty much it. You know, make sure y'all tune in next week. It'll get a lot more juicier after game 3 and game 4, and I'll definitely be here to give y'all them updates. Other than that, I'll see y'all next week. Peace.